Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do that like 4 cubes transition thing. So here I have my picture ready. This is a 1.15 second clip, so this is about 3 clips in a regular edit. However, you can definitely modify it a bit so that it takes 4 clips instead of just 3. Okay, so let's go to new, multi-layer, and for this first part I actually made presets for you guys because this part is just super annoying and tedious, so I figured I'd save you guys the hassle of doing it. So I'm just going to apply the presets. So now you should have all of this. Now I'm gonna go to new, multi-layer, press 3D, make your color background green or whatever color doesn't blend in with the picture that you're using. So for the first layer, I'm just going to add this first corner and make it a 3D cube and move this thing all the way up like that. Then I'm just going to edit keyframes. I'm going to size it down. You can adjust it to whatever size you want. And then I'm just going to move it to this corner like this. For the second layer, I'm going to add the second corner, 3D cube. Then I'm going to edit keyframes, and I'm just going to copy keyframes from layer 1. And then I'm just going to move it to the side so that it kind of like connects with the picture like this. We want all 4 of the cubes to connect so that they look like just one picture. So same thing for layer 3, just add the third corner, 3D cube, and copy keyframes from layer 2. And then just move it down like this. Okay, so just do your best to connect all of the cubes so they are seamless like this. And now to make it in the middle, I'm just going to add a master with all of the layers. And I'm just going to move it so that it's in the middle. Just like that. So now I'm going to go to layer 1, and about 15 frames in, I'm going to mark down the up and down arrows as well as the left and right arrows, and I'm also going to mark down the path. At the very beginning, I'm just going to move these up and down arrows and these left and right arrows and like just tilt it however you want. Just play around it with it, it's up to you. And then I'm just going to drag it to the upper left corner like this. Then I'm just going to add my graph. I'm going to be using the same graph for my path as well as these little arrows, and you guys can just screenshot the preset of it. Okay, so now it should look something like this. Next, I'm gonna go to layer 4. You can change up the order of like which corner comes in first. How I like to do it is I do this corner, then I do this corner, then this corner, and lastly this corner. You can definitely change up the order according to your liking. Let's say instead of doing this corner second, you want to do this corner second. Then just do whatever like keyframes I do for layer 4, just do it to layer 2, etc. But anyways, I'm gonna go to layer 4, edit keyframes, and this time we're gonna go to about 20 frames in, and that's where I'm going to mark down the arrows as well as the path. At the very beginning, I'm just going to tilt the cube however I like it, and then we're just going to drag it down to the bottom right corner like that. Then we're gonna go to about 5 frames in, and I'm going to drag it back down so it still can't be seen. And I'm also going to mark down the left and right arrows and the up and down arrows so that they were at the same setting as they were in the beginning. So for example, at the very beginning, my up and down arrows was at 0.7, so I'm going to move this to 0.7 as well. Over here, my left and right arrows also 0.7, so I'm going to move this back to 0.7. And now I'm just going to add the same graph as I did earlier. And now it should look like this. Now I'm going to go to layer 2, which is this corner right here, and I'm going to go to 1.00 right here, and I'm going to mark down the arrows as well as the path. And then at the beginning, just turn it as we've been doing and drag it to the upper right corner. And this time we're going to go to about 10 frames in, and that's where we're going to push it back up like that. And I'm also going to mark down my up and down arrows. So here at the beginning, it was at 0.8, so I'm going to move it to 0.8 as well. And then for my left and right arrows, it was at 0.9, so move it back to 0.9. Once again, just add your graphs now, and now it should look like this. Lastly, we're going to go to layer 3, and at the very end is where we're going to mark down the arrows and the path. And then at the very beginning, just do the flips as we've been doing this whole time. And of course, just drag it to the bottom left corner. This time we're going to go about 15 frames in, and that's where we're going to mark it down. So just push it down and just mark down the up and down arrows as we've been doing. And of course, just add your graph. Now it should all look like this. So that's basically the whole transition, but I'm going to show you how I styled it in my edit. So I'm just going to go to my master, and at about 1.00, I'm just going to mark down all of these arrows. So just like that. And at the very beginning, I'm actually going to size it down so you can kind of see the cubes like that. And then I'm just going to play with the values of these arrows so that while the cubes are forming, it's like turning. So then I just added a little zoom in at the end. So I went to this keyframe marker and I just marked down the size. And then at the end, I'm going to size it up. And then I'm just going to add this type of graph. And now it all looks like this. Once you're happy with how it looks, of course, just press create and you are done. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow my Instagram at VirgoYoons. Link is in the description. Also, if you've watched my videos before, you know that I usually edit like in portrait mode, but I'm trying to get used to editing in this like orientation so that it's easier for you guys to watch my videos. So yeah, anyways, thank you again for watching and goodbye.